The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. So the Tampa Bay Rays, with major expectations, they're among the favorites this season. Chris, they'd love to build on that postseason appearance from last year. Do you think it can be a springboard for them?
I do, Boog, because this team has already got the building blocks in place, and you make the postseason, you know you've got a shot at the title. So the experience will definitely help them this time around. But it's a long season, and they're going to have to do the little.
Ready to go now? Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement.
The third baseman, Ernie Clement.
The line to kick the pitch. And a foul ball. Ball one there. So a pitcher making his major league debut and getting the opening day start. Not something we see very often.
No kidding, Boog. And just look around the league here on opening day. You'll see a lot of proven aces getting the start. So they're hoping that that's what he can be for this organization. Someone who can start a bunch of opening days for them in the future as well.
And that one a little below the knees. Now 2-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
The 2-2 now. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting the ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
One down, base is empty. And they'll do it again. Look out. That fastball drilled him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. One down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. And downstairs, Kim measures 6 feet 2 inches, 195 pounds, and he's a native of South Korea. And now the lefty swings through that one for strike 2. 2 strikes. This one high in the air to left center. Choi snags it for the second out.
That is cool.
And let's take a look at the lineup. Spencer Horwitz, the next to hit, takes outside. Tries to get back and save. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. Falling behind 2-1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here on opening day. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
That is it. The center fielder, number 25.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. 2 left on. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Back now in Tampa Bay. And today's starting pitcher, Bowden Francis.
For the Rays,
And if this guy isn't already tall enough, he's standing on top of a mound, throwing down at hitters. His stuff can sneak up on you because of the extension he gets and having a deep release point. If batters can attack pitches up in the zone, this lineup will have a chance to do some damage.
Now the number 2 hitter, Lee, looking for his first big league hit right here. Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Safe in second, and that was not close.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Man at second. The other way, and out number 1 on the grab.
batting third.
Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
He's got it. Grounder tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Here's a big power threat. Lee trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Out to center. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. 1 left for Tampa, scoreless after 1. And we're back. Now it's the rookie DH, Orelvis Martinez.
Orelvis Martinez.
Kim back to work. He was late there, strike 1.
0-1.
That one's in there, and it's 0-2. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there, and that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Popped up right side. Train makes the catch. 2 down. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
So now 1-2. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Two outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Tropicana Field, bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Choi.
Number 34.
The pitch. Fastball for a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Ground ball, Vlad Jr. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting 6th, the catcher, number 0.
Yang next to hit for the Rays. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sends it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
The designated hitter, number 47.
And now Kang. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Hard hit left side. Not in time. He's safe.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. Horowitz fires over to first, and that is the inning. The Rays strand just the 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now the left fielder, number 36. Foul ball there. Kicks and deals.
0-2 is the count.
Foul ball still 0-2. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Clement batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Bounce to the right side. Kim tosses to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. Bichette swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. And it's fouled away. Top of the 3rd, no score. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Blue Jays go down in order, and we are still scoreless. Back now in Tampa Bay, and now the rookie second baseman, Kim. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Fires over to Guerrero. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Number 7.
Lee next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the 1st with a single. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left. And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Just missed.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
That one lined softly the other way. It'll fall into left field for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Lee with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him.
Rudder takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Hit hard, that gets through. Lee headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. 1-0. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now the first baseman, Lee. Runner on the go. They pitch out. Throw to second. Save!
Well, they did everything they could to try to prevent that steal. They throw the pitch out, but just great speed on the base paths. And that's a pretty nice stolen base.
This to third. Clement over to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Horowitz in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Fouls one off out of play back to our left. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And down on strikes. Now 2 out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Varsho in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Line to left, and it goes just foul. Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Choi.
Number 34.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Strike 1.
0-1.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Choi with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
And now the catcher for the Rays, Yang. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That's a laser base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Yang with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now that the right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Choo-Choo Train. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. In the air, right field. Sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Oh, the throw is wild. And stepping in is the speedy Kim. And that one sliced foul. In the air, left field. That's a base hit. Run scores. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
So up next, Lee, 1 for 2. Swing and a line drive, slicing into right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. That is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back, ready now for the 5th inning. And now the DH, Orelvis Martinez. The pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, these Blue Jays, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They've found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
And a pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him swinging.
Man, a good splitter can be devastating, can't it? I mean, that thing got halfway to the plate and just did a nosedive. Once you commit your swing, there's just no adjusting your bat path to get down to that ball. And the ball dips below your bat like it's doing the limbo. I see you do the limbo, Boo. You get down there, man.
And that one fouled off.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 7 in a row by way of the K. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, and they're down 2-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for the Rays, Lee.
Number 51.
Francis back to work. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that should be extra bases.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner in a scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
He's got it. Runner tags at second. Applies the tag. And they get 2. Double play.
Man, you have to be sure if you're tagging from second base that you're going to move up to third with no problem. And I know he wasn't out by very much, and it took a great throw to get him, but you're already in scoring position, so it's just a foolish decision to try and push it there.
0-1. In the air, out towards left center. Sizes this one up. Squeezes it, and that is that. Back here at Tropicana Field at the plate, number 36. Now on the mound for the Rays, Kim. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
The pitch. And a foul ball.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
And a swing and a miss. And there's one down.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop,
Bo Bichette up to the dish.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
On the ground to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And Bichette is retired. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. And the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Rays 2 and the Jays. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's a big power threat. Choi.
no left fielder.
The right-hander
Number
back to
34.
work. On the ground, Horowitz gets it to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, number 0.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Yang. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
And that's outside, and it's 1-1. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. On a line, base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to the post side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now here is Kang. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That ball's carrying. And it's gone. Home run. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, number 39. On for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed
and there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. The Rays with a 2-run homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now in Tampa Bay, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The pitch. That's in there. That's strike 1.
0-1.
And the right-hander deals. And that one in the air center field. Sizing this one up. Makes the grab, 1 down. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Spencer Horwitz. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. The Rays leading by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. That's in there. And the count is 0-2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
The throw to first, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They trail it here 4-0. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Lee. First pitch misses.
Well, these Rays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of...
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Lee with his first major league home run. A special moment in his young career. And who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. He can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and, you know, being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
So digging in, Lee. Line drive, base hit, right center field.
The third baseman, number 5.
So man aboard, Dorian Kim will hit next. 1 for 3. Runner on the go. Pitch misses in. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 2-run homer. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Ryan Yarbrough.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Yarbrough.
Lee now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. On the ground out to short. Bichette whips it to first. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
The batter, number 34.
So up next, Choi. That's towards center. 2 away now.
Now batting, number 0.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Yang. That one drilled left field. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-0. And we're back. We go to the 8th. Now it's the DH, Orelvis Martinez. Kim back to work. And that's down and away. And the Rays, they go to the bullpen. Lee. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. And it drops in. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Or Elvis Martinez with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming. But you still have to stay locked in on the game. But it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
That one missed. Check swing, and he held up.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
At the belt and fires. Stays alive. And here it comes. And another ball. Martinez over at second. Kirk on at first with nobody out. Swings and misses. Now one away. Here's the left fielder. So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Kim.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next offering is in for a strike. The Rays up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Clement stands in now and watches strike 1. And they're at the knees, and the count is 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Now fly ball to right center. Lee makes the play, and it's out number 3. Blue Jays leave a pair. Not going their way. It's 7-0. Back here at Tropicana Field, on to the bottom of the 8th, and now the DH, Kang.
Number 47.
The lefty fires. That's outside. Ball 1. Boots it. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Now it's the right fielder, Choo-Choo Train. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And a ground ball to first. Base hit. Lead runner around second. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out. Choo-Choo Train with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Now here is Kim. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Varsho under it. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sac fly. It's 8-0. So the batting order turns over. Lee getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Springer there makes the catch. Man at first, digging in, Lee.
51.
We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And that gets down for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Now it's going to be Dorian Kim. He's already homered here in this one. And he grounds one to the right side. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Through 8 full, it's the Rays 8 and the Jays nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bo Bichette. The pitch. Just missed. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1 strike.
Righty delivers. That one off the mark, and it's 2-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Oh, that high-forcing fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
And he pumps it a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 gone.
Now that.
So it's their last chance in this one. So up next for Toronto, Spencer Horwitz. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
One strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Kim with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Rays, 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors, they left 7 runners on base. For the Blue Jays, no runs, 3 hits, 1 error, they left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes.